Hey, Colorado Springs, I'm Cregg Terasa, a licensed real estate agent, and today I have...
Mark Trujillo, licensed mortgage loan officer here in Colorado Springs.
And today we're here to talk to you about specifically why choose a mortgage broker like Mark versus just a regular bank.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're jumping in a home buying process, you might be wondering, should I call a credit union, should I call a bank, or should I contact a mortgage broker? Well, there are reasons to contact a mortgage broker because banks and credit unions are great lending institutions, but lending for mortgages isn't really their first priority. They want your deposits, they do checking accounts, savings accounts. I don't even know who I would talk to about a home loan if I walked into a bank, right? Because you go to the teller to talk about your deposits. So my business is mortgages. From sun up to sundown, I'm thinking about mortgages. My team is working on mortgages, and that's why we can get loans closed in as little as 14 days because that's our main business. We don't mess with anything else.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what I like. And that kind of goes into the next thing, which is flexibility, right? So they're flexible. You guys are convenient. So kind of talk about how the ways I know how, but how are you flexible compared to other institutions?
Yeah. So with myself as a mortgage broker, I have access to a number of wholesale lenders, right? They all have different rates for FHA, VA, conventional, but they're basically all competing against each other. So I can basically shop for the best interest rate for you. Whether you're looking for a VA loan, I got great lenders for that. You're looking for a conventional loaner, I've got great loan programs for that. So I mean, you could be like a kid in a candy store. Like you can actually really shop and know you're getting the best deal possible.
Yeah, and just by calling you guys over at 123 Home Loans. So now it's a good point about rates. Is there anything special about you guys like now? Because like we're kind of in a volatile market. There's uncertainty in the world, but rates are going up. They're still low, traditionally from like where they've been in the past. But what's the difference between you and someone else on what you can do with the rate itself or locks?
Well, what we can do is when we get clients under contract, we'll typically lock a rate right then, right? So that we have access to this rate for the next 15, 30, or 45 days. Well, what if it takes longer to get under contract and we got interest rates rising like they are right now? Well, we can lock a loan without an address. We call it a lock and shop from 45 days to 180 days. So if you want to make sure...
Let's say that again. 6 months.
Yeah.
180 days you can lock your rate with rates going up daily like they are, right?
Yes.
That's huge. 180 days. That's impressive.
Yeah, so we can basically protect your buying power today so it doesn't change in the future when rates are probably going to go up.
Yeah. Yeah. So another thing I love about you guys is I can call you directly. Heck, I can go to your office. I can knock on your door and be like, hey, where's my information if I need to?
You can. I mean, we do have an office in downtown Colorado Springs, 219 East Vermajo. But yeah, I'm only one phone call or one text away. So if you or your clients need to speak to somebody on a Saturday, I don't keep bank hours. I'm available. Bank broke loan officers, they keep bank hours. So they're there from Monday, Friday, 9 to 4:30, 5 o'clock till noon on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm there. I'm available evenings and weekends when you're shopping for a home if you have questions.
And that's when we're out, right? We're out on the evenings and weekends looking for homes. Another thing I like about you guys being local, I have a couple examples where you guys know the markets, the regulations, the local stuff with new builds, all that stuff. I've had a couple where one of them was a new build. They had some family friend out of state, and they kept asking us for forms, and it just caused so much delays and stress on my client. And then they're like, oh, we don't actually need that paperwork. We were asking for it because they couldn't get it. The provider, they wouldn't provide it. And the other one was an internet lender, and we got to they almost lost their earnest money, and you guys saved our butts. I called them and said, hey, how quickly? Because they told us we're good until it was too late. Then all of a sudden they're not good. Called you guys. You guys had them, I think, through underwriting and everything in 48 hours, and then we closed in 7 days because that was the minimum we could do.
Yeah, I mean, we turn over every rock to make sure we can get a loan closed. We've been in this business for a long time. We've got great experienced loan officers. I started this business in 2007, so we've seen a lot of things, but we know maybe unexperienced loan officer, don't want to call it unexperienced, but maybe somebody that hasn't seen everything, and not everybody might have issues sometimes, So I mean, we've gotten clients who after losing their earnest money still came to us because they still want to buy a house, and we got them a house. Yeah. So what kept them from getting with somebody else we're able to get around it and get it done because that's what we're in the business of doing.
Yep, and they're very good at it.
Problem solvers. We're problem
Exactly.
solvers.
So, kind of one of the next points here is, non-QM loans. So, we have, like in this town, we have a lot of government contractors, non-traditional incomes, right? They make a lot of money, but they don't have it every 2
not on
weeks,
paper,
every
yeah.
month. Yeah, on paper, they don't make a lot. So what can we do? Let's talk about the non-QM stuff.
So non-qualified mortgages, we might think of mortgages, think about FHA, VA, and conventional. Well, those all go through an automated underwriting system. And those are what we call qualified mortgages. Non-qualified mortgages are mortgages that are all manually underwritten, and they use different means to qualify you.
So they're the ones that they don't fit inside that box.
They don't sit
like
inside
the
that box.
FHA and everything else.
They're not automated. Go through an underwriting system like that. We don't. We can use your bank deposits. So if you're getting a lot of deposits, but you're not paying yourself a lot because you're running a business, we can do those. We can go off 1099s. We can go off. We can even do credit qualifying only for investors. So if you want to buy an investment property, we just need your credit score, your down payment, and that's it. And we can get you qualified to buy that house.
Yeah, so if you're interested in getting a home in Colorado Springs, if you're looking for loan stuff, you can contact Mark directly. Or if you're looking to, go out and shop for homes, you can call me. I'll, of course, get you linked up with Mark so we can get that magic pre-qual piece of paper. And we'll get out and find you a beautiful home here in Colorado Springs. Have a great day.